Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're starting now. Patron of the Pan IIM Alumni Association of Singapore and former President, Republic of Singapore, Mr. S.R. Nathan, directors from the Indian Institutes of Management, the Provost of SMU, Professor Rajendra Srivastava, distinguished speakers, guests, and fellow IIM alumni. On behalf of the organizing committee, a very warm welcome to all of you to IIMPACT2013, the global IIM alumni event that seeks to establish bold new frontiers. We are delighted to have you with us as we commence this year's meet, especially as this is the very first time that the event is being held over a 2-day period with the most illustrious list of speakers and guests. Fellow alumni, we hope that IIMPACT 2013 will provide you with an opportunity to reminisce about the business schools that laid the foundations for our careers and were the launchpad for our dreams and aspirations. This event will provide a chance to hear from our distinguished alumni and other leaders who have impacted the world in spectacular ways. It will give you time, we hope, to catch up with your batchmates and share fond memories of midnight cramming before yet another quiz, endless cups of chai in the institute canteen, and of course, the drunken revelry that often followed the end of exams or, even more important, placement season. I'm sure that resonates with everyone still. It will also give us the opportunity to showcase our alma maters to an august audience of non-alumni who are increasingly becoming aware of the prestige and intellectual prowess that is implied when someone mentions the acronym IIM. The IIMs don't actively participate in the International Business School rating surveys or even market themselves in India or abroad. And yet, the number of bright young people applying to gain admission into the schools have made them among the toughest business schools to be accepted into. Leading companies are lining up for the privilege of recruiting on campus each year. And the international reputation of the brand that we're so proud to carry is increasing every day. The QS Global 200 Business Schools report published late last year called IIM MBA Students, and I quote, "the world's most academically distinguished," with the highest average GMAT scores among all top business schools. The average GMAT score at Harvard last year was 721, at Stanford was 730, at INSEAD it was in the early 700s. Any guesses on what the number was for IIM Bangalore? Almost, 780. Yes? And my sincere apologies to our guests who may be from other leading business schools, but I just couldn't resist that one. For any school, it's the alumni who are its ambassadors, who make or mar the brand. Today, IIM alumni include C-suite executives who lead companies, entrepreneurs who have created global empires, social activists who have made the world a better place for all of us, and a whole spectrum of superachievers in myriad fields. Over the course of these 2 days, you will have a chance to listen to and meet many such alumni who have inspired people all over the globe and made us all, you and I, proud to be alumni of the Indian Institutes of Management. We are also fortunate to have some very distinguished guests who are joining us in the audience as patrons or as speakers and panelists for different sessions. Their making time for IIMPACT 2013 is a source of great pride for us, and we are grateful for their presence. A very special thank you to the supporters without whom this event would not have been possible. Our platinum sponsors, DBS Bank, Standard Chartered Bank, Temasek Holdings. Gold sponsor, Reddington. Our strategic partners, EDB and Contact Singapore. Our knowledge partner, SMU. Our lifestyle partner, LVMH. Silver sponsors, BSI Bank Singapore, Jepson & Jessen Offshore, ClearPac Singapore, First Capital Insurance, our associate sponsor, Mint Asia, Preferred Card, MasterCard, Enhanced Table sponsor ANZ. Table sponsors, Tata Communications, Polaris Financial Technology, QTech Group, MDIS, Deutsche Bank, CS Offshore, Indost Maritime, JOS Offshore, Simul International, and Markplan. Thank you very much for your support. And now, everybody's seated and ready to go, so I'm going to invite Mr. Sanjiv Aiyar, President, Pan IIM Alumni Association, to deliver the opening address and declare the event open. Sanjiv.
Thank you, Vinika. President Nathan, distinguished guests, directors from all the IIMs who have come here, fellow alumni, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Pan IIM Alumni Association in Singapore, the organizing committee, and the chairman, Girija Pandey, I'd like to extend a very, very warm welcome to all of you here at IIMPACT 2013. This is the 6th in the IIMPACT series that we have. We started way back with a very simple objective, and that was just networking amongst the IIM alumni that are here, that were there at that point in time. And those days, I think the number was about 600 or so. After that, we sort of extended the horizons a bit, and we started networking across the business community, professionals in Singapore. So not just Indians, not just from IIM, extended that into the community. Finally, we have come to IIMPACT 2013. So with each event, we made it bigger, better, bolder. And the New Frontiers is a theme that we are finally here with, a global IIM alumni event. And I must at the outset say that a lot of the impetus, a lot of the push for this came from the patron for not only the Alumni Association, but for IIMPACT 2013 itself. So thank you very much, President Nathan, for being so inspirational. IIMPACT 2013 is bigger than all of the previous 5 IIMPACTs put together, in whichever dimension that you may want to look at that. So New Frontiers is an appropriate name or theme to give to that. IIM alumni have excelled not only in corporate careers, as should be expected of MBAs from top business schools. That's a given. But what's also interesting is that they have done equally well in many other fields. There are entrepreneurs, and you will be listening to them very, very soon. Many of them have actually excelled even in social enterprises. Some have chosen to go into musical careers and really made notable careers out of that. There are authors, there are historians, there are outstanding professors. I could go on and on and on and on. The point here is, it's not a stereotyped success story that is evolving from the IIMs. There is tremendous diversity in this. And we have brought together a microcosm of that diversity in IIMPACT 2013 here. So we have representation from each one of those constituents that I talked about. We have about 41 speakers, and that's a lot for a 1.5 day event. Each of them very successful and quite well known in his or her field, and you'll get to know what those are as we go. We have about 25 CEOs of various companies who have chosen to come here specifically to be part of IIMPACT 2013. So it is quite a rich variety of speakers, themes, and topics that we have put together over the course of next 1.5 days. There's one more element I wanted to share with you as far as the theme New Frontiers is concerned. And one of those is that IIMPACT 2013 in fact is very different. It is obvious that it's organized by the Alumni Association, so the organizing team is from the alumni. But what's interesting is most of the speakers are alumni. What's even more interesting is that even the entertainment tonight and tomorrow is going to be by our alumni star performers. So we in fact we looked around, if we could find a celebrity chef, if we could have found one, then even the food would have been from the IIM alumni. But other than that, everything else is IIM alumni who have put it together, and they are participants, they are the actors, if you will, and everything is from this particular community. So it is different, and that is one manifestation of new frontiers that I'm talking about. Finally, as far as the session that is going to immediately follow is concerned, we have brought together entrepreneurs as well as the innovation incubator ecosystem leaders from India, from Middle East, as well as Singapore. And we are very, very confident that as a result of the rich interaction that will take place over the course of next couple of hours, there will be new ideas, there will be new partnerships, and there will be some sort of a merger of these ecosystem as these ideas get discussed further. So with this, I'm really very happy that we are all here together for the commencement of IIMPACT 2013. Enjoy IIMPACT 2013, and I look forward to impactful participation from each and every one of you to make this a tremendous success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sanjiv.